video, I am going to show you this super easy makeup look. It's actually very affordable as well, and I was actually inspired by a lot of people that are just beginning, that they don't know, they're lost and what to get, like what to do. So I try to like simplify it and make it super easy. So I'm actually sharing also some tips and tricks that I think you can benefit from them. So I also partnered up with Maybelline for this video to share with you some of my favorite products, and also they provided some of the products that I will be using. So I'm so excited for that as well, and I can't wait for you guys to get started with this look. So without further ado, let's begin. The first thing that I started with was my moisturizer, and I'm using the Kiehls Ultra Facial Cream, which is gonna help me like prep the skin before applying any foundation, because you just want to make sure that your skin is very hydrated, just because you don't want it to get flaky, especially in the winter time. Next, I am using my Fit Me Matte Pore-less foundation from Maybelline, which is normal to oily. The shade I'm using is 230, and I absolutely love this foundation because it gives you great coverage. They have a great range of colors, and it's also like sets like a matte powdery effect, which is great, and it also doesn't dry your skin. My skin is dry to normal, and it just works perfect, so I don't even use too much powder to set my foundation. Next, I am going to use my Age Rewind concealer, which is gonna help me highlight underneath the eyes, also on my lid, because it's gonna help us as a primer, down the bridge of my nose, forehead, on my upper lip, on my chin, and also a little bit underneath that contour, natural contour line that I have. And then I am going to just blend everything out with a beauty blender. And once you finish blending everything out, you want to move on to contouring, and I'm basically just going to bronze and do a natural contour on my face. I'm using the Master Contour Stick by Maybelline, and I'm showing you on one side what I did on the other side, and I am basically just bronzing the sides of my forehead and creating like an E shape, like the letter E, from the forehead down the contour underneath the cheekbone, and also on the jawline, contour a little bit my nose, and also on the sides of my bottom lip to just create the illusion of a more plump lip. And then I'm just blending it out, everything with my damp beauty blender. So as you can see, I'm only using a beauty blender. Time to set is very important, that you set underneath the eyes, forehead, and also on your chin, because you don't want to look too shiny, and you just want to make sure that it lasts longer throughout the day, your makeup lasts longer throughout the day. Let's move on now to the eyes, and I'm using the Nudes palette because it's such a neutral palette from Maybelline. It has your mattes and it has your shimmers. You can really create endless looks with this palette, and I'm using the 224 brush by MAC, and I'm just grabbing this matte shade to put it right on my crease, and I'm using the side of the brush to create definition and really build that color on the outer corner of the eye, and I'm using the tip to blend it up to the crease. Now I'm going to use this bright shade on my lid with this flat brush, and I am just going to do dabbing motions, and this is a great tip or trick that you should use if you have a small lid like myself. Bring it up, passing the crease a little bit and creating it that round shape, so it actually creates the illusion of a bigger space. And then I'm using here the color switch by Beta Mona, which is gonna help me clean up my brush real quick and use the same matte shade that I use on my crease and apply it right on my bottom lash line and bring it up, as you can see, creating like connecting to where I'm gonna do the shadow eyeliner. I'm gonna mix these two colors, and mostly I'm gonna use the brown, and I'm going to do like a shadow eyeliner with this angle brush, and I'm just gonna bring it halfway to the eye. I'm not even gonna bring it all the way to the inner corner, and I'm gonna connect it right on my bottom lashes. So we have finished up with the eyeshadows, and now we're gonna move on to mascara, which is one of the most important things for the eyes. It really just makes everything come to life. So the one that I'm going to use is the Falsies Push Up Angel Mascara from Maybelline. So here is the wand of the brush, and as you can see, it has like little teeth in it, but it doesn't have too much product. It just actually just grabs like enough product to make your lashes look very like elongated and really angelic without the clumpiness in your lashes. So it really makes the nice separation, and it's just perfect. So I'm going to show you how to use it, because this brush can be a little bit intimidating, but it's actually one of my favorites. I've been using it for a while now. I'm going to show you now a before and after. So what I love about this one is that it really just grabs the right amount of product to start off with your lashes. So you want to build it up, and start from the root and push it up to create that lengthening, and you can feel it once you jiggle it into the lash. You can feel it grabbing each individual hair and depositing just the right amount of mascara. You can also build it up if you want to, but I'm going to show you first just one coat, and then I'm going to show you a second coat at the top so you can see just the difference and how it still doesn't give you clumpiness, which is amazing. Now I'm going to show you how convenient it is for the bottom lashes, and as you can see, I'm able to grab the lash from the root and extend it downward, and it's evenly applying the product throughout the whole lash. And you can also have more control of the one rather than the one having control of you and just giving you a lot of clumpiness. So this brush is great for that, because even if you don't have as much hair as I do, you will still be able to give them that lengthening and target those hairs. So here's a before and after with one coat, and now I am going to do a second coat at the top just in case you want a little bit more fullness. But I just want to show you that you can build up this mascara and really still create that winged out effect and the spread out effect without the clumpiness. And now here's the before and after with 2 coats of mascara, and as you can see, it's a lot more fuller. And now I'm going to show you this awesome trick that you could do with this wand, and it's by grabbing your lashes from the inside out and then just comb it through as you regularly would, and that will give you a lot more lengthening. And this is something that I also do with my clients when I do makeup on other people, because it just gives you more fullness to your lashes. Let's move on to brows because they were looking a little bit messy, and I'm using my Precisely My Brow Pencil by Benefit, and this is one of the products that I talked about that it wasn't gonna be drugstore, but I couldn't find that color that I was looking for, so yeah, I stuck with what I usually use. Move on to highlight, and I'm using the Master Strobing Stick by Maybelline, which is in the shade Clear, and I am applying it with my finger because it's just more easier and it just melts into your skin, so it looks just beautiful for something that is subtle. Next, I'm using the blush by NYX Cosmetics in the shade Ladylike, and it's actually one of my favorites because it just gives you the most subtle glow right on your cheekbone, and it's just super pretty. And last but not least, I am going to apply the color Jolt lip paint by Maybelline in the shade Strip Down, and it's one of my favorites because it is like non-sticky and it's like super pigmented, and it gives you like the most beautiful rosy lips without being too pink or too nude. It's like right in the middle. It's so beautiful. And this is basically, guys, the end of this video. I really hope that you enjoyed this tutorial. I really hope that you enjoyed this look and you like those tips and tricks that I shared with you guys today. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, comment below, and subscribe. Thank you so much for keeping up with me until the end, and I see you on my next video. Bye!